My name's Simone Haag and I'm excited to show you through my mid-century modern gem in Melbourne's Outer East. Head on in. So this is our master suite. It's our really textural bedroom. We really love how every wall is either timber or brick. One of my favourite pieces is by Gullier Kluckman, which is behind me, and it's really luminescent. It's like this overlay of a deconstructed ball gown, if you will, which is lovely because you see it as you walk right into the robe. It's a textural bedroom. It's quite masculine. Anyway, now I'm going to show you through to the kitchen. Let's go. So welcome to my very mid-century kitchen. Everyone asks me what my favourite feature is, and it's not the oven, even though the oven is some 45 years old. It's actually the ledge behind me. That's my favourite. Being a stylist, I love objects, I love art, I love curating things, and this ledge just gives me that opportunity to have my ceramics, crystals, art, kids' artwork, which doesn't stay there very long, let's be honest. But also things like lamp lighting and fruit bowls. Everything's so important and you spend so long in your kitchen. So to be able to surround yourself with those pieces that you love, it's hugely important. So after the kitchen, we've grabbed ourselves a cocktail. We then head down to the sunken lounge for a drink. So I think you're really going to like this space. Let's go. I think this room to me is a showcase of probably the best of the best in terms of design. Every piece in here is a classic. It's like it needs to go through a rigorous test of being a classic before it can make it down into this room. So there's so many features of this room that I love. And again, not a plaster wall in the whole room. But there's a really cool detail that I think you're really going to love. So this room, I think, has a bit of a James Bond element with the carpet, and particularly the way the carpet runs up the wall. I just think that's such a fun detail, and it really made me think about what the piece was going to be that sat in front of it. So I customised this piece here with Daniel Barbera from Barbera Designs so that it was really transparent and that you could see this really fun detail. One of the great things about this space is actually when you're sitting here, and I've got 3 kids, is that this is actually like a stage. So for my kids, there's this carpeted stage where they put on performances and sing songs. So it's so beautiful that it is all carpet. And I think that's one of the great things about this house is that unless it's a kitchen or a bathroom, it's carpeted. I love how the carpet's wool. I think this house being built with such integrity, all the materials have to have that integrity as well. So we're so lucky to work with Feltex on choosing this product, which is essentially what was there before. So whilst this area is used for concerts and gin and tonics and catching up with friends and often working from this couch, I do actually have a dedicated study, which I probably should work more at. So it would be remiss of me to not show you my gorgeous study. So let's go take a look there. One of the things we were most excited about with this house is that I would have a study. In our last home, I was always working off a dining table and, you'd push everything to one side for dinner time. But what is so beautiful about this study is, again, recurring theme, no plaster walls. It's all lined in the beautiful timber veneer. Everything in here is it's vintage and it's been curated. I wouldn't say it's a working study. I think it's a spot where I sit and genuinely just read magazines and have a little bit of quiet. If you were to ask me my favourite piece in here, it would have to be the tapestry behind. So this tapestry came from Belgium and I adore it. I've really enjoyed showing you through my house. I hope you've enjoyed seeing some little corners that you may not have seen yet through my Instagram. Next time you see it, I'm sure there'll be different pieces in different places. It's like an experimental working space for me and the objects and art that I curate. It's been a pleasure taking you through.